going back to that TikTok video on, whether it's a simp move to, provide an Uber ride to your date, or if it's a gentleman move, I noticed that in the comments on your video, there were a lot of guys that thought that it was the gentlemanly thing to do. And I got a chuckle out of that one. Is that the kind of reaction that you were expecting from people, or what?
So on my private Instagram account, I asked the question, and the females overwhelmingly said gentlemen. The men, I think, were a little bit more on the simp side. There's another, not to mention a competition, but there's another male dating coach kind of type out there who stitched the video and said, don't look at it like, and don't look at it like having women delivered. Think about it having food delivered.
Oh.
And on the same way, that same Uber can be used to take out the trash.
Oh yeah, that was Chuck. Yeah,
Chuck, exactly. And from a humor perspective, I respect that. I mean, he's more the sugar daddy type, which isn't exactly isn't exactly my target market. But I like that perspective. I generally agree with you. A person ought to be able to get themselves to the date. I definitely believe. I'm one to always pay for the date, at least into pretty serious into the relationship. But you shouldn't be out there paying for a woman's babysitter or paying for. It's fine to spend money on a date, but appropriately so. But that being said, I live in South Beach. Downtown Miami is 25 minutes away, where a lot of the women I go on dates with, and Uber's gotten crazy expensive, and it can take them $60 to get here and then $60 to get back. And I understand them being hesitant about spending $120 just to meet up. And I should preface that with assuming that it is a first date and you met online. If it's a woman who feels safe with me already, sure, I'd be delighted to pick them up and show off that I know how to drive a car or have a car, whatever. But for a first date, if they can get them there themselves, I kind of respect that. But if they need an Uber ride, I don't know. I think sometimes doing it is acceptable.
Yeah, I sort of look at it like. It sort of comes across like bribes for sex sometimes, right? Like a lot of women look at it that way. It's like a covert contract, which is like a lot of nice guys do that, right? They're like, oh, I'm paying for this fantastic meal, and I'm buying you flowers on this first date. Like I should get something from that. And a lot of women look at that like they see through it, right? And they go, I don't owe you shit, So I feel like if women are looking at it that way from the get-go, then you shouldn't offer that stuff up from the get-go. You know what I mean? Totally.
If a woman asks for it, I don't like it. But if I offer it, or I feel it's appropriate to offer it, then I don't mind it. But yeah, if it's demanded from me, then I'm not real excited about that.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's up, brother? If you like this clip, go back and listen to the full episode. I guarantee you'll love it. Visit my channel. If you haven't done so already, subscribe now. If you prefer to listen to longer episodes in audio format, the podcast is available on all major podcast platforms.